the French Revolution and the idea of nation. The storming of the Bastille on 14 July 1789 stands as the defining moment of the French Revolution. It marked the dramatic fall of tyranny as people rose against a powerful symbol of royal oppression. In that thunderous act, the foundations of absolute monarchy began to crumble, giving way to a new era. It was here that subjects of a king transformed into citizens of a nation, ushering the birth of French nationalism with powerful ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity. The topics that will be explored in this video are: number 1, creation of a collective national identity; number 2, spread of nationalism in Europe by French revolutionaries; number 3, the Napoleonic Code; number 4, from liberators to oppressors; number 5, planting of the tree of liberty in Zweibrücken; number 6, the courier of Rhineland; and number 7, the battle of Leipzig. All topics will be discussed in a question and answer format to help you revise the topics and write effective answers. So the first question is, when did the world first witness a clear expression of nationalism? And the answer is 1789 with French Revolution. The French Revolution is considered the pivotal moment which transformed the relationship between people and state. While the American Revolution 1776 also expressed political nationalism, the French Revolution is considered the primary catalyst for widespread rise of modern nationalism and nation state in Europe and later the world. The next question is, what did the French Revolution proclaim about the nation? It proclaimed that it was the people who would henceforth constitute the nation and shape its destiny, as the revolution had shifted sovereignty from the monarchy to the collective body of the citizens. Now the next question, which is a very important question, is what measures and practices were introduced by the French revolutionaries to create a sense of collective identity among the French people? So the first point is, the revolutionaries introduced the notion of la patrie, the fatherland, and le citoyen, the citizen, to emphasize a united community with equal rights under a constitution. Number 2, a new flag. The tricolor was chosen to replace the royal standard flag. New national anthems like La Marseillaise were composed. Number 3, oaths were taken and martyrs were commemorated in the name of the nation. Number 4, a centralized system of administration was established, abolishing internal custom duties and creating uniform laws, weights, and measures. And number 5, regional dialects were discouraged and French, as it was spoken and written in Paris, became the common language of the nation. The next important question is, how did the French revolutionaries spread the spirit of nationalism in Europe? The revolutionaries declared that it was the mission and the destiny of the French nation to liberate the people of Europe from despotism. So point number 1 is military expansion. French armies carried the revolutionary ideals to inspire nationalist movements in areas like Italy, Germany, and Switzerland by promoting the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity. Number 2, ideals of la patrie and le citoyen. Emphasis on the concepts of fatherland and the citizens created a sense of collective identity. This in turn replaced the loyalty from the monarch to the nation. Number 3, administrative reforms. Napoleonic Code. Napoleon's Code of 1804 did away with all privileges based on birth, established equality before the law, and secured the right to property. This code was established in the regions under French control. Point number 4, revolutionary clubs. Jacobin clubs were established in various cities of Europe by students and other members of educated class. Their activities paved the way for the French army to move into Holland, Switzerland, and much of Italy in 1790s. And point number 5, symbolism and intellectual influence. The use of new symbols like national flag, popular folk tales, and revolutionary songs helped to build a national identity. Philosophers and artists also played an important role in strengthening national identity. If my explanation is helping you to understand the lesson, please like, share, and subscribe my history channel. The Napoleonic Code. Napoleon Bonaparte had established a civil code in 1804 to unify France's chaotic, fragmented legal system into a cohesive and modern code. Napoleon considered this code his greatest achievement, believing it would endure longer than his military victories. The key point of the code, which was adopted across France and French occupied territories, were as follows. Number one, it abolished birth-based privileges and established a unified secular legal system. Number two, it replaced complex fragmented feudal laws with equality before the law. This created a single rational and accessible code of law. Number three, he abolished the feudal system and freed peasants from serfdom and manorial dues. It also removed guild restrictions, allowing individuals to choose their profession. Thus, peasants, artisan workers, and new businessmen enjoyed the newfound freedom. Number four, the code provided strong legal protection for private property owners. And number five, transport and communication systems were improved. He introduced uniform laws for trade, including standardized weights and measures. He also introduced a uniform common national currency, the French franc. This facilitated the movement and exchange of goods and capital from one region to another. From liberators to oppressors is the next important topic after the Napoleonic Code. So the question is, why did European nations first greet the French army as liberators and later turned hostile towards it? So reasons for initial welcome. Number one, French army was seen as liberators from oppressive absolute monarchies and tyranny. Number two, they abolished privileges based on birth, the feudal system, and the guild restrictions. Number three, Napoleon modernized local laws, secured property rights, and introduced rational and efficient administration. Reasons for turning against Napoleon. Number one, the local population realized that the new administrative arrangements did not go hand in hand with political freedom. The people in Italy, Germany, and Switzerland soon realized that although the administrative system was efficient, it restricted their local autonomy due to centralized control from Paris. Number two, locals were forced to join French army to support Napoleon's imperial expansion. Number three, high taxes were imposed and freedom of speech and press was restricted. This caused resentment among the intelligentsia and public. Number four, foreign occupation triggered a desire for self-determination and nationalism within occupied territories, leading to resistance. The question related to this famous print is, describe the message conveyed by the print, The Planting of the Tree of Liberty in Zweibrücken. German artist Karl Caspar Fritz in this print depicts the occupation of the German town of Zweibrücken by French Revolutionary Army. He showcases them as oppressors. The print shows the French soldiers behaving like oppressors, harassing civilians and forcing submission, indicating how French rule had become exploitative. The message on the tree exposes the hypocrisy of the French and awakened nationalist feelings against foreign domination in Europe. The French ideals of liberty and equality actually failed in practice, leading to growing resentment in Europe. Thus, resistance to French-led spread of nationalism in Europe backfired, leading to the rise of national consciousness among occupied people. The Courier of Rhineland is another famous print, and the question related to this is, what is the image called and what does it show? The image is called The Courier of Rhineland loses all that he has on his way from Leipzig. It is a satirical print showing Napoleon Bonaparte as a postman. All the letters falling from his bag represents the territories he lost after the Battle of Leipzig. Thus, the image Courier of Rhineland indicates the defeat and decline of Napoleon. The Battle of Leipzig 1813. The Battle of Leipzig 1813 is also known as the Battle of Nations. It was a turning point in European history. So the question is, what is the significance of the Battle of Leipzig? Number one, decisive defeat of Napoleon. It marked the first major and final defeat of Napoleon in Europe. His powerful empire began to collapse rapidly after this battle. Number two, loss of territories. Napoleon lost control over large parts of Europe, especially Germany. Number three, rise of Allied powers. A coalition of countries, namely Russia, Prussia, Austria, and Sweden, defeated him. It showed that European powers could unite against a common enemy. And number four, end of French dominions in Europe. French control over Europe weakened drastically. It also marked the end of Napoleon's supremacy outside France. The Battle of Leipzig thus marked the beginning of Napoleon's downfall and collapse of his empire. In this video, we explored how the French Revolution ignited the powerful idea of the nation, transforming subjects into citizens and sowing the seeds of modern nationalism. However, with the Battle of Leipzig, or the Battle of Nations, and the decline of Napoleon Bonaparte, another new chapter unfolds across Europe. In the next video, we will witness its rise through the growing power of the middle class, the spread of liberal ideas, the emergence of new conservatism, and revolutionary visions of leaders like Giuseppe Mazzini. The story is far from over. In fact, it is only becoming more intense. Thank you for watching and staying with Indrani's History channel, where history awakens mind and ignites change. If you found this lesson helpful, please like, share and subscribe my history channel.